Hi, my name is Abby Lackey. I'm a student of communication at Coastal Carolina University, and my capstone is about the messaging in movies, and I'm going to tell you a little about the movie Zootopia. Zootopia kind of follows Judy Hopps, a rabbit who moves from a small town to Zootopia, the big city, where she tries to become a police officer, where she has to team up with a fox named Nick Wilde, and they kind of solve this really, really big crime that kind of is affecting both the predators and prey in different ways. One of the messages in this movie that is a little bit more problematic is that kind of the idea that different people are dangerous, which obviously is not a great message to have in a kids movie. And it can be kind of internalized while watching the movie intentionally. Do I think filmmakers made that message in there on purpose? No. I think that it's kind of an unintentional byproduct of the way the film is laid out and the characters and the entire plot of the film. People are inherently different is another message in there, which this message alone is not a bad thing. It is kind of a neutral message, but in the context of this film, I think that it kind of becomes more negative. It shows the differences in a very negative way between the predators and the prey, and it kind of emphasizes those differences instead of kind of like lifting them up. It kind of breaks the two groups apart, and it really keeps them separated. While it does show these two negative messages, there's also a positive message as well, that is following your dreams. That one is obviously a positive message. It kind of shows that you can do anything, especially with Judy Hopps' journey from being a small town farm girl to being a cop in the big city, cracking the biggest case Zootopia has ever seen. In terms of my responses to my survey that I sent out to people, the one that people felt the strongest about was following your dreams. They said that they thought that was the strongest message in the movie. I think the reason that this is because positive messages are easier to recognize. When you're watching a movie, you want to see the positive, not the negative. You're not trying to pick it apart, you're trying to enjoy the movie. So positive things will stick out more. Overall, for my message, this is kind of a trend that I've seen in all of the movies I kind of researched, and it seems like positive messages really are just easier for people to recognize. For this one, I would recommend that you can watch it with your kids, but I do think that it could be a really good opportunity to have honest and open conversations with them about different people and the differences in different groups of people. And I think that it could actually be a very powerful learning tool if you kind of give them the context and explain why the separation between the predators and prey is bad. Thank you. Have a great day, guys.